Okie dokie, we're back in the shop. Try this again. I made one a couple of minutes ago, and it was a total bodge up, but let's try this again. So this is the one I was talking about the other day. I think Lahav and I were having a conversation, and this is a big old elephant ear. She's a pretty big girl, this one here. Fun. I agree with Lahav. They're a funny... They're great because of their size. Like, they're awesome. Like, I love the hugeness of them. But they don't lend themselves to a lot of detail. Like, it doesn't have the character of a Gunera or a rhubarb. So I'm going to try some different staining techniques on this one. I want to try something different. Might even be something a little bit crazy. We'll see. I've been sort of in that kind of mood this year, so we'll see how that goes. So here's the other one I was telling you guys about here. Just a little different configuration. You could see this one's just leaning in the sand, but I want to make a base for it so it sits upright like this, and you've got sort of this little bowl shape in the bottom here. You could actually plant, like put some soil in there and put a plant in. It would look kind of cool with the rest of the leaf as the background. I think stained a little different color would look kind of cool too. But that's a small scale. That's just a little leaf. This one here, you can see hand-wise sort of what I'm looking at. So I want to try that with one of these this week. We'll see how that works out. It's another one of my favorites, but I don't see anybody else doing them. Is this Ligularia here is sort of one of my other favorites. They got lots of character. They're a great shape. They can be turned into a bowl really easy, or a dish. They sit up nice, like this one's sitting on the ground there. They're great just to lean in the garden. Even put some soil down in here and have succulents, and they grow right out of it. If you can get your hands on them, I'd try it. There's lots of different varieties, and this is, I can't remember the real name, but it's like a colossal version of Ligularia. But the leaves are, you can see they're a good size. They get even bigger than that. I've had some even double that size, so they're cool to do. So that's about it for leaf. Been doing a ton of rhubarb. I think I mentioned the Schwacka rhubarb that we sold a few weeks back, just trying to catch up on that, but it's stinking hot right now here, and the rhubarb's struggling when it's this hot, so I think I got to wait a little bit till things cool down and they start getting a little size in the leaves there. Still working over there on that bird bath base. I don't think I've laid a leaf on it yet. Still working on that guy over there. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. With the rhubarb, I told you about, you've seen the ones where I use the paper towel or what, so for under the leaves, but I've been using this a lot now. I've pretty much switched all over to it. It's just styrofoam you can buy at Home Depot, Rona, wherever you're, Lowe's, wherever you're shopping, and just cut it, and you can either sand it by hand or with a hand sander, or I'm lucky I've got like a little bandsaw over there to shape them up, and then you can make all kinds of little wedges, different sizes. You can make them really tiny. You can make them, long. I've done some like even double that size in length and taper it down to almost nothing on that end. And it gives you a lot of freedom to really get under the leaf and create some new interest. So I just wanted to pass that along. A little tip, if anybody else wants to try something like that. The styrofoam's pretty cheap. This is the insulation stuff. It's a little bit more money, but these big white sheets you can get at only any hardware supply place, and they're pretty reasonable. So anyway, just want to give you a quick update, and one more vid to go.